Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. It's time for another episode of the Blusterbay Challenge. Episode 26, no less. Now, I'm just going to boost my microphone volume ever so slightly, as that looks a little low to me. So, there we go. That should be okay. Next car on the list, then, as we continue through the long list of Fords available to us, is the Mustang GT of the Road B category. Let's do it. So I move my son's toys out of the way. The joys of having children. Quick drink. Oh, nice white livery there. Near the back. 11th. Oh, it's a bit late on that. Oh, KTM Crossway flying off the line there. Yeah, Mustang's quite a heavy beast. Oh, there goes some. There goes everybody. It's a Startsworks BMW there. Ow. Whoa! Ow! Not sure what I just tangled in there. Ow. And I didn't have stability control on, which would not have helped. And I'm miles behind. In fact, you know what? For the first time, I'm actually going to restart. Restart the session then, because I can. Oh, I timed that spot on then. Didn't get my next gear change right, but I got the astral jump off the line brilliantly well there. Still overtaken by the Merc and the Crossbow, but got the first turn in much better, and back end the KTM. There's the Aston Martin V12 Vantage. Oh, there's someone on my inside. That's the BMW. That's the Startsworks Beamer. One series, I think. Oh, there's another Mustang getting all out of shape. There's an aerial atom. That's a 300. Really distinctive whine that supercharged engine has. Oh, this big old heavy Mustang does not want to grip. Yeah, that aerial is going to out-accelerate me. Oh, the back end does not want to behave. Off the wall. Now there's that Reef CTR. Beautiful car. Part of the old versus new pack, I think. Whoa! Should not have gone down to third. Just interrupted a cow then. It was happily grazing away. Oh! That's a big old thump there by the Aston. Oh, a little bit late on the turn in there, but I was okay. This is not the quickest car in the Road B category. Wow, does it have a nice noise. As Mustangs tend to do. Oh, that was way too early. Yeah, I'm not surprised I got a cut track warning for that one. The SLS Mercedes there. Oh, ow, messy, very messy. Doing too well in this Mustang, unfortunately. Oh, hey. That Mercedes really gets away from the... Oh, someone's retired already. Oh, very, very twitchy. Under braking, and that's a spin. Well, at least I'm not going to be last with one of the bots putting themselves into the pits. Clump of 3 at the back of the field for some reason. Oh dear. Oh, no, 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 no. On we go then. Can we close down this 4.5 second gap then to the next car? There's a little bit, but that's certainly not my skill. That's the bot odd braking that's done that. Oh, yeah. Let's see if I can do that again. Oh, yes. Sean Hughes and another Mustang. Thought I'd try and turn in then, but to no avail. On we go, on we go, on we go. Oh dear, that didn't go well at all. Held it there. That was close. Can I get this Mustang? Not sure I'm going to get him before the braking zone. Oh, yo. Come on. Oh, that Mustang is struggling. That massive tank slapper there. Can I dive bomb on the inside of this corner? I could, but sadly couldn't make it stick. Traction control is doing its nuts to try and keep my car under control. Strange braking points for the bots. Yeah, looked like he was going too wide on that one. Great look at it then. Oh, up on the curb. It's not the fastest way of taking that one, Sean. Oh, stick, yeah. Now that silhouette looks like a BMW stance works that's ahead of me. Oh, that was awful. Back end just wants to rotate under braking. That is indeed a Stanceworks BMW. Oh, goodness me. Look at that, my tyres are freezing cold. Have not been able to get any heat into them. That's why the car just wants to rotate under braking. Now, if you can control that, this car will glide quite merrily, but as you can see, I haven't been able to master that. Fast. Last lap to that we are on now. Whoa! Come on. There goes the Beamer, there goes the Mustang. Sean and Martin keeping me company at the back here. Now, of course, there are ways and means of getting heat into your tyres through tyre pressures and adjustments like that, which of course I can't do because I'm running the default setups for this series. There's no doubt adaptations you can make to your driving to help as well, which I simply don't know. Oh. Oh no, it turned in okay then. I thought I was a bit late on that one. Boy! Whoops! Too much power at the wrong time there. Oh dear. You have got to be gentle with this stallion. Treat him rough and he will kick you. And there we go. Run on down to the line. That's what this thing sounds like on the outside. As good on the outside as it is on the inside. There we go. So, there was another Stanceworks Beamer that binned it on the first lap. But there weren't any other Mustang GTs, just us two at the back along with the two Beamers there. Oh dear. Moving on. Moving on. What do we have next? It is oh, these two. I love these cars. I have no idea how I'm going to handle these in the wet, but Oh damn, I love the Cosworth. I saw some footage recently of a British touring car series race back in the 80s with the legend Murray Walker commentating, and Brands Hatch, I beg your pardon, and he was just lap after lap after lap of masterclass of these Sierras. Oh, near the front, 7th. No, yeekin. Oh yes. Oh my goodness me, still whistling. There is a Mercedes in this group, as you just saw me pass one. That was not the best gear to take that corner in. And these cars are so fast. The real life Sierra Cosworth, the road going version, was an immense beast. Oh no! Still 4th. Oops, dropping frames there, not good. Yeah, the dump valve of the turbo in this car. Oh, well held there, Arnu. Around the outside of that bend there. Come on, baby, grip. Yeah, Mercedes doesn't sound half bad either, to be honest. Traction control is working very, very hard. They keep me on the straight and narrow. Turn! Oh, nice dive bomb on the inside there, Daniel Demariel. God, this thing does not want to stay straight. Oh yeah! Oh dear! About 3 days too late for the turn in there, and then I put too much power through the wheels. Just see how the traction control is just constantly lit up. Right, breathing down my exhaust pipe. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, stay Still going, still going. Come on, power band! Thank you. You have got to pay this car a lot of respect, especially in wet conditions. The turbo will kill you. It may well have a whacking great rear wing on it, but the turbo will overcome the traction control that it never had. You've got to bear in mind, these cars never had traction control or ABS. No such gimmickry like that. It was purely driver skill that kept it out of the wall. And the amount of power that these cars had, it was determined to throw you in the wall as well. Oh, that was too late for the braking there. Being given a helping hand there by someone behind me. And on we go. Round, 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 yep. Still hanging on to this podium position, 4 seconds behind the next step of it. how I would have loved to have driven one of these. But not even I'm that old. Oh, I can hear the pack behind me. That should back them off a little bit. Turn, 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 turn. Yep. Possibly a little too slow into that corner, but it kept me out of the wall. Oh yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. You can just see the tyre difference in temperature-wise in this car than there was in the Mustang and that we've just done. These are obviously a light green, whereas the others were very distinctly blue. Oh, I don't. It's because of the view that I use. I don't have the HUD information to tell me the exact temperatures. That was lucky. Hit the wall. Still going. Gaining on the top two. Less than a second now between me and Jeffrey Belk. Oh yeah. Couldn't turn in, he was there. Are we all Sierras at the top here? I do believe we are. Gunter Rowe at the front. No, not attempting an overtake into this corner. We are indeed all three of us Sierras at the front here. I know I say don't evaluate the performance of the cars by how I do in them, but well, I may be a little bit biased. I have nothing against the Mercedes in this particular class, but oh. Oh no, didn't do that corner well. Yep, off he goes. Oh, nope, don't need second there. Five seconds back to the guy behind me. With my driving, it's amazing it's not far less than that. Oh! Our stability control's not on. That is not going to be helping me at the moment. On! There we go. Goodness me. No wonder the nose of the car was wandering around. This is not a car for drifting. There may be some that would differ with that statement. I'm sure with the right setup any car will drift. Some cars of course are more engineered to sliding more than drifting, such as the old Lotuses. Onwards! Right, final lap coming up. Back within a second of Jeffrey. Ah, again he's on that apex and then I couldn't go in for it. Oh, it's that Mercedes actually. As opposed to a Sierra. I've been thinking that's a Sierra. I'm just now beginning to wonder if that's actually a Merc. The front one, Gunter, that is most certainly a Sierra. Well, if Jeffrey is indeed in a Mercedes, that rather actually looks like a BMW. I don't think there is a BMW in this class. I'll find out when the race is done. Bounce to the apex. Always lose time here. Have not got that corner right, although that wasn't too bad. Have not got that sequence right at all tonight. Hey ho, never mind. Keeping in touch with the cars ahead of me. Ooh. It is wise to lift off a little bit on those bumps if you are getting airborne, which, as you can see, I did. I've backed right off there because I couldn't see the apex at all. Oh, traction control is not happy with me at all. Oh, yes! Oh, I'm going to throw it away. Yep. I held the lead for a brief moment, I think. Ah! It's going to get right in front of me. Yeah. Gently does it, yep. Well, after figuring out stability control was off, I don't know how much it was actually in play. Oh, wow. That was good fun. Enjoyed that. And the guys on the side, they didn't give me a wave. Well, it is a BMW. I beg your pardon, I didn't realise there was... I didn't remember there being a BMW, even though I would have already done that car in the Blusterbay series. I didn't remember there was a Beamer in this group. But there you go. That is this episode done, so thank you very much. Like, subscribe and all the jazz. And see you next time. Thank you very much, and goodbye.